Here's a view from the Grindstone Road, Route 11, east of Baxter State Park. The sun is right in my eyes, so I'm hoping that I'm getting a good shot here. Looking over at the Traveler right now. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm at South Branch Pond Campground in Baxter State Park. It's going to be a very sunny day. Didn't really start getting to be light until 5:30 or after, and I got up at 6. Want to have good light for filming. Had some breakfast. I'm getting ready. Gonna pack my pack. This is what I'm carrying up the mountain with me. I'm gonna also take some cheese and lots of water. That's the main thing. I'll eat my main amount of food when I come back. A few people stirring so far, a couple kids. Yeah, it's about 7:15 a.m., getting a late start compared to hikes on Katahdin, but it's September 15th, so it doesn't get light quite as early. Heading to the Center Ridge Trail, up to the Traveler Peak, across and to the north to North Traveler, and down that trail. Hope to have a successful hike today. I'm allowing 12 hours of daylight, but I'm hoping it'll take quite a bit less than that. Start in like this, heading along the lake for 1.5 miles. Testing my balance very early in the morning. After 1/10 of a mile, here's the North Traveler Trail, which I'll be coming down. It's a very nice trail, not at all overused. And continues right next to the two lakes. And we're now at the south end of the lake. First lake, looking back at the campground. You hear the loons? I heard them throughout the night once in a while. And that's where we came from. Here's the next junction. Pogy Notch Trail is what we're on. Gonna go by Upper South Branch Pond to the Center Ridge Trail. And in the center of these three trails is the Howe Brook Trail, Falls and Pools, Upper Falls. So we are not taking that trail, we are turning to our right here. Now we're following a stream, possibly the Howe Brook, and we just crossed it back there right after the signpost. There was just a trickle of water in it, but I imagine after a rain you might have to do some fording. And I've come from that direction, and right here, the trail does not go around the ledge, the trail goes up the ledge, so here we go. We're next to the second pond now. And it's time to put the other camera away. And we're at the top of that short steep, looking down at the lake. And we're going up a little more here. And Center Ridge Trail goes up this way. Here we go. So the scramble up the ridge continues here. Okay, we leveled off for a short time, then up the rocks again. Natural staircase. And we're continuing right up the spine of the ridge here. Okay, a little more and it looks like it's going to level off slightly. Probably not for very long. So we had to do a little traverse to skip over to a different spine. And off that spine, on another traverse. Double Blaze says the trail changes direction. We're going up again. Nice little cairn for a change in direction. And the sun coming out on the North Traveler cliffs. Now we've been going up pretty steadily, but not real steeply. Now it looks like we have a little scramble coming up here. And another ledge after that. Looks like good holds. Nice little trail right here. Again, not a lot of use on this. And here's some scree, and we'll see some more of this coming down North Traveler. Then coming up a field of small boulders here, very small, and some more. And some more boulders and ledge combination right up through. Here's a nice lookout along the trail. There's the North Traveler Cliffs, Lower South Branch Pond, Upper South Branch Pond. And Katahdin over the ridge. So we're at this look-off. It's just a little after 9 now. We've been going a couple hours. And the sun is well up in the sky now. Okay, relatively flat now for a little while. So we get to this rock pile and there's this one blaze in the middle, and I went off to the left, but come around to the right just a little bit and then straight up the top. So we're at the top of that rock that I just showed with the GoPro. Katahdin's over there. There's the center ridge peak, or most of it. Then the Traveler Trail goes along. North Traveler. There's a ridge that you can see from below. Go down that way. And right after that last shot, I think we see the edge of the volcano at work here. There's Katahdin, Hamlin. Possibly North or South Brother over through the notch there, very light blue. Or actually North Brother right there, and maybe Double Top. Beautiful pristine trail up through here. Does not get a lot of use. We've been walking along the ridge top. We're gonna go up a little bit here. We have to go up some more to get to the peak. So we've got another mini boulder field to climb up, just started. Starting to look like the Cathedral and Dudley Trail at the beginning. It's a little bit smaller. It's always nice to look back as you're going up. That's the top of the first pitch that we just were at. So I believe that's the center ridge peak. Just came up a boulder scramble. Looks like there's more. So I've got 2 more boulder fields like this, and then I think I'm at the center ridge peak. Here we are on the peak of the ridge. There's a Traveler behind. I stand corrected, the peak of the ridges. Traveler 1.2 miles, some down and up in between. Somewhere along here is the little knife edge. I'm thinking that this is the beginning of it right here. Yeah, this is a little knife edge-ish here. I wandered to the side of the trail a little bit. See an occasional blueberry still, September 15th. darn hard to tell where the trail goes. I guess right down through the middle here. Yeah, this is a lot like the knife edge in certain sections. A little bit looser stuff, it looks like. Yep. Oh boy. Well, it seems that we're going to take all of this in, go up to this next one and across it. Just be careful of the loose ones, that's all. Man, babies are loose. It's a lot like the boulders coming down from Hamlin to the saddle. I don't think this is the trail, but I don't see any markers. fall here would be darned inconvenient, so I'm just holding on. And leaning into the rocks. Little adventure within an adventure. Reverse climb or sips or something here. Maybe both. Yeah, sure, go right over the top. No, I don't think so. Yeah, would not want to do this when it's wet, that's for sure. Okay, now the trail goes down lower. And we have to keep going down a lot, so we're going to have to go back up about 800 feet to the Traveler, I think. So just come down all that, and right here the trail turns into the woods, and thankfully doesn't go down anymore because we're going to go back up. There's the peak of the ridges. So this is what it looks like now. We're still headed up to the Traveler. A lot of rocks, lifetime supply of rocks. So we've been crossing this boulder field, and now the trail goes right up the side of it for 100 feet anyway. We'll see. So if you feel that you need to do some penitence, this would probably be the trail to take. We're headed up across another boulder field, a little one. That's the top of the mountain right there. We're on the ridge top pretty much. We got this little peak left. Only about 80 vertical feet or so from here. We're approaching the top of the Traveler. Trail goes right up over the side. Yay. So we're on top of the Traveler here, looking east. Great view of Katahdin and Hamlin. Most of the peaks around here. Bypass on the way up. Very pretty though. So from the Traveler I need to go the Traveler Ridge, down, back up to North Traveler, and down that ridge. And it's more miles than I've already come. I've already done the majority of the climbing, I think, on this hike, but hopefully it's not quite as rough as the rest of this hike was, or I'll be coming in late, got my headlamp. So just came down all that. A little bit more to go before we get on the relatively flat ridge down there. Trail goes around to the right. After descending the east ridge of the Traveler, this little ridge going over towards North Traveler has been a delightful walk through the woods for seems like a mile at least. See what's ahead, but lovely view off to the east. So we're doing an interesting walk along the spine of this ridge. It's like a long sidewalk, cairns along the way. Traveler. Of course, you put the camera away and then the birds start soaring. Oh well. Here we are on North Traveler. It took 3.5 hours to get over from the Traveler. And I did rest a few times, so it was a little easier going after I got down that ridge on the Traveler. A lot of little stuff up on top here. Some cairns. No real solid rock visible. It's all covered with scree. There's the peak of the ridges. Only slightly higher than we are right here. And over the top, Katahdin. It's September 15th and autumn is here on the mountain. And winter is not far away.